Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
And Moses joins us on our desk for a first look at sports. We're talking football, and the Lloydcomp Barons are in the Wheatland Football League playoffs, just not the way that they might have hoped.
Yeah, the Lloydcomp Barons came into it really red hot, taking on their rivals, and it didn't go the way they wanted to. But of course, losing to Holy Rosary could be tough the way it happened last week, missing out on a first-round bye, meaning the road to the playoffs is going to be a little bit longer. But of course, Brett Morton tells us a story about the Barons who are still ready for those playoffs.
I think our guys are focused. It's behind them. The focus was never to win just one random game in the regular season. The focus has always been to be competitive in the playoffs, and we still have a chance to do that this year. So that's our plan right now. We're just going to move forward and look forward to the next game.
The Barons faced the Voyagers in the regular season and crushed them 34-0, but they still can't take them lightly.
We expect to have a challenge. Being a provincial, playoff game, they're definitely going to come at us hard, and we're just going to have to prepare for it.
They're a big physical team. Get the ball to their best players. We just need to make sure that when they get the ball in space, we tackle them and do a good job trying to rip the thing out and score on offense when we get the chance.
The loss to the Raiders stung the Barons, but they are over it and ready to face the Voyagers, and they will be ready for Holy if they meet in the playoffs.
It's never fun to lose, but I think we learned some good lessons. We'll have some things in the back pocket that we saw on film that we'll pull out. Hopefully, if we get to play them in a couple weeks, either in the semifinals.
Well, this loss, it did hit us pretty hard. We were prepared for this game, but they just came out and showed us up, and we just didn't know how to stop them. So
the Barons have made a few adjustments to get ready for the Voyagers.
We've changed a little bit from the last time we played, and they've changed too with players and different stuff that they're doing. So yeah, we've made some adjustments, but the focus is still the same. It's still to play good defense, good offense, do all the right things on special teams, and hopefully come up with a win.
Kickoff is at 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon down at Armstrong Field. Brett Morton, Newcap Sports.
Thanks a lot, Bart. Now we'll move on. It's going to be a busy weekend for the Lakeland Rustlers athletics as the volleyball and basketball teams begin their season openers tonight. The volleyball teams are in Grand Prairie for a pair of games to face the Wolves. The ladies have struggled in Grand Prairie so much that there is no documented evidence to show the last time, if there was a last time, the Lady Rustlers won in Grand Prairie. Now, meanwhile, the men will bring back a handful of recruits this season. Coach Austin Dyer, or Taylor Dyer that is, looks towards some of his first years to pick up the slack. Now the basketball teams will also be in action. They're in Camrose tonight as part of a home-and-home with Augustana. This will be Sheree Thomas's head coaching debut in the ACAC for the boys' side. Just 2 returnees from last year's squad. And the ladies are battling key injuries to key players like guard Cameo McCurley and Tori Dugan. Both will suit up in tonight's contest. However, all games begin at 6 for the ladies. The men go at 8 o'clock. Now, the Rustlers won't be the only team from the Northeast in Camrose. The Bonnyville Pontiacs head to Encana Arena to face the Kodiaks. The Aks have won 7 in a row, bouncing back from that slow start to the season. And how about the play of Bobby McMahon, who's currently on a 7-game point streak himself?